Hello and welcome back guys to another episode in World of Tanks. I hope you've been doing well. So today we're gonna try to get the last of my tier 2 tanks to level 3. So the whole fleet is on the same level. Let's see first of all how far are we in terms of experience to get it to the max level. Oh, it seems that I've unlocked it already. I probably just didn't have the monies to purchase the new tank, so let's do that straight away and enjoy the beauty of the new machine. So that's our new light tank M3 Stuart. So now the whole fleet is at the same level and ready to rock and roll. Yes, we can get rid of the second tier tank as I'm not going to be using it any longer. It's not a lot of money we're getting for it, but there's no point of having it in the garage. And I reckon we take it out straight into battle to see what can it actually do out in the field. While this is loading, we can see that there's loads of light level 3 tanks, majority of them on the server, to be honest now. So might be a relatively equal battle. So let's jump straight into the battle and see how things are looking like. So it's not that many light tanks as I was expecting, and there's loads of artillery, which can be a good thing for us playing as a light tank, because it's relatively quick to get to them, and it's easier to destroy them in a light tank because you are quicker, you reload way quicker, and the damage that you need to get to destroy a tank isn't that massive. So I've never actually been up the hill here. Not sure where the way up is. So I assume it might be here. We've spotted some enemy machines already. We'll see if... Oh my god, an artillery is all over us. So it wasn't the most successful start for me. We got heavily damaged. However, I've spotted some enemy, which is a good thing. So I'll move back while I'm reloading, because there is absolutely no point. Let's see if I can hit this guy. And as I was expecting, while I was doing that, enemy artillery got a really clear shot on me, and keep in mind there were 4 of them on the server. It was a relatively stupid thing of me to do, just to stand on the same spot. So the light tank did what it should have done. I'll guess I'll grab my medium tank for a spin and see if that's going to be any better battle than the one before. I'm not sure if I've played this map before, and seems to be quite hilly, so could be quite an interesting one. I assume teams start on the top and the bottom of the map, and you either need to conquer the base which would be at the center of the map, or capture each other's base. And I was sort of right, so I wonder if it makes sense to go just straight down there and try to find some good sniping spot. There is no artillery, neither for us nor for the enemy, so that can be quite a good thing. So we don't have to be worried about being hit from above, which always helps in a way, because the last battle was sort of wasted for me because of enemy artillery. So I think I might snipe here and maybe try to get some damage on the enemy if my teammates manage to spot anyone there. This is the thing I was telling you about. Even if you don't see the enemy but you're sure he was there, just give it a blast. You might be lucky. Managed to damage him, which is good. So another enemy tank is over there. However, he was a bit too quick for me, and I didn't really manage to get a hit on him. There are tanks somewhere there. However, I guess they're on different levels, so that's partially the reason why I can't get a clear shot on them. I guess I'll move slightly backwards, because maybe then I'll be able to spot some machines over there, which is the case, and maybe actually get some damage. And I was right, it's not a significant damage, however any damage is better than nothing. The tank is quite difficult to destroy, which isn't really good for me. Oh, that's a light tank, and I didn't manage to do any damage to this guy. And I was destroyed straight away. So you can see that light and medium tanks isn't really my thing. So I hope I'll grab maybe tank destroyer, and maybe that's gonna be a bit more successful, and maybe I'll get to some decent damage and XP. Because losing a battle after battle isn't that fun, if I'm honest. Oh, I've got some experience, however, it isn't great and isn't anything massive. That's for my battle in the light tank. So rather than taking my tank destroyer, I'll probably grab the light tank again and see if that's gonna be any more successful battle, as I didn't really get to understand how good is the machine out in the battle due to my poor skill. So let's hope the map we're gonna get is gonna be decent. And I think this was a relatively flat map where medium or light tanks aren't really the best thing to use. So in here probably heavy or tank destroyers are the thing you wanna go for. Let's see though what's the setup of the battle, what are my enemies gonna be using. If there's loads of artillery, then it could be a good one. However, there's only one artillery on each side, so not really that much of a use to light tanks in this case, as if you'd have 4 or so artilleries, then light tank can be relatively good. You can just sneak up on the enemy and get early damage while destroying them. This is the point where you'll start seeing a lot of enemy So need to keep mobile in any case, as there's loads of action happening here. So you don't want to be an easy still target. You want to move as much as possible, really, around and not really being that mobile anymore, as it seems that I've been damaged. I've still managed to get some damage in this battle. Probably not not the sort of damage I was expecting to get to. However, any damage is still damage. I reckon I'll move back to the base and try to get whoever is capturing the base. Oh, if it's only the light tank, there should be enough support there to deal with him. See if I manage to get this guy down. So my tracks are doing quite bad, so that's potentially the reason why I'm struggling to get around. So you can see the tank is being really slow and I've been destroyed in the end. I guess it was slightly better battle, so I'll get some spotting XP as well as some light damage on others. It probably helped that there were loads of light and medium tanks around, so it makes it more even. And let's see if I can maybe upgrade my tank destroyer, because I have loads of experience there, and get... Oh, I can actually get the whole new tank, which I reckon I'll do. So I'm just missing quite a lot of money to buy it, so might as well just see if there's any upgrades on my medium tank. No, the next one is just the tank, so I guess I'll take my tank destroyer for a spin and see if I can actually get some decent damage this time, and some XP, hopefully some money as well, as there is a tank waiting for me to be purchased now. The new tank destroyer is going to be a really good one. So for this tank, what I'll try to do as well, I'll try to get some money accumulated to make sure I can use one of my more experienced crew. So I'll have to pay money to retrain them to use the new tank. However, they managed to keep their skill point. I believe I have 2 or 3 skilled crew in my team, which would be a good thing, and hopefully that will give me a little boost going forward in my battles. So you can see in here we have 4 artilleries on each side, which is a tricky thing. So this map is probably quite good for artillery. However, you want to stay probably to the back a bit, so to make sure you're not spotted straight away, as then you become an easy target for enemy artillery. So I'll try to stay sneaky and hide somewhere here on the high grounds, and hopefully my teammates will spot some enemy and I'll manage to snipe them out, because with the tank destroyer that's kind of what you are expected to do. So you're not really the fastest one out there, you're not really the best in terms of turning around, because you can shoot only forward. So the best thing you can do is kind of provide the support to your team. So there is a tank coming out there, which might be an easy target for me. And unfortunately I've missed him. And with him being a light tank, I'm pretty sure I would have destroyed him in one shot. So we need to see if any other enemy is going to be spotted. Or it might actually make sense to start moving out, because enemy isn't really going near our base. So I guess I'll be more use, even if I'm not gonna be the longest to survive. However, if I get to any damage out there, that will probably help my team a bit more. As currently we are losing in terms of the number of tanks destroyed, so enemy managed to get to 6 kills already, whilst we are only at 3. So this is probably where we'll see some enemy. There's a tank destroyer just up the hill here, which I'll try to maybe sneak up on from the back and get some damage. However, it's a tricky place, because that's what I was expecting. There's gonna be some guys from the back there who will be trying to kill me, and as soon as you're spotted at this sort of place on a hill where you're really slow, artillery will make the most of it and will destroy you straight away. So not really the most successful battle. I'd say this is disaster really. Had made only one shot and didn't do any damage whatsoever. However, the good thing is, I guess we've managed to get a new tank in this episode, which has quite a lot of damage, so an experience on it already. So I guess the previous battle, if you remember it, we didn't do that much damage. However, in light tanks, you're getting more points for spotting the enemy, which I did quite successful, I guess, as within a battle I've got around 1,000 points of experience, and quite a bit of money from my memory as well. So hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, leave me a comment, press like, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye.